Today we are opening a few Series 1 Make-it-Mini Animal capsules by Miniverse, featuring 12 different animals including this axolotl. And of course, my first question is, are they Barbie-sized? Let's find out. Here's what our capsule looks like after peeling off the protective plastic. So we are seeing two domes on both sides. And there's a centerpiece here, which I'm assuming is a shelf. Well, the other minis that we've opened before, the centerpiece is actually a shelf, so I'm assuming it's also the same. Alright, starting with this one. Looks like a faux grass, and this is on a felt. Alright, I feel like I'm going to have to start first with the paperwork. So we are seeing this sheet here, which is basically the safety instruction sheet for the pieces we will be working with. Read me first. I forgot to do that, I'm sorry. And we are also seeing our collector's guide / instruction sheet showing the pieces that we have and the instructions as well. And I'm trying to find that piece that we just found. Okay, not on any of these. Wait. Oh, okay, I think this is what we have. And I'm going to take a look at the other pieces that we have in that capsule. So first is, okay, we have this bowl. I like the wrapping that they use here. This looks like a newspaper. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. We also have this bag of, I think, kinetic sand. Yep, I think this is kinetic sand. And I'm also seeing this bunch of clover leaves. Oh, it's a little container with the hedgehogs inside. I'm going to open this one last. But I'm going to take a look at this bag first. Okay, so we have the legs for our shelf. And what else do we have here? Alright, we have our classic tongues that come with Miniverse capsules. And a trowel. Our instruction sheet here says we'll have to pour the sand first, then we put the grass and the clover leaves and the hedgehogs last. We're going to cut open our kinetic sand. Alright, I'm not sure if I need to put everything at once, because it looks like there's a lot. I'm going to use just half of what's in the bag. I'm going to use a trowel to flatten the sand. Here's our doll holding our bowl for a little size comparison. I didn't use all of our sand, but I think what we have in the bowl is a good amount to work with. On a side note, I like Miniverse's trowel better than Mini Garden because it's got painted details. For the next step, we are going to have to put our faux grass and the clover leaf on top of our kinetic sand. So we'll just put it here. And let's put it on top. There you go. I wish that it's just a hole instead of this slit because there's an obvious gap here. But you know what? We're going to cover that with the hedgehog. And speaking of hedgehog, here's a container with the hedgehogs in them. And let's see what these cuties look like. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. The inside of their box has these fibers or threads for bedding. I'm gonna have to use our tongs that came in the capsule. And let's take out our hedgehogs. Here's our first hedgehog that is very, very tiny. Now, you're going to have to be very careful when extracting these things from the box because one wrong move, you might lose them. Here's our mama hedgehog looking very cute. And I just noticed their carrying box says one mama hedgehog and one baby hedgehog. Oh, so adorable. Here are our hedgehogs just to show you how small they really are. Okay, so for our third step, I'm going to put our mama hedgehog over here. And this is to cover that slit in our faux grass. And let's add our baby hedgehog next. And here are the cuties from our first capsule. One trick, by the way, in case your hedgehog keeps toppling on their side because, you know, they're not secured on anything, I'm going to use a little bit of poster putty And I'm gonna put her back on the grass. Like so. I did the same with baby hedgehog and I think they both look fine. Here's our doll with the hedgehogs, and I think this is such a perfect size as pets. I almost forgot this piece. I'm going to have to put these legs on our shelf. And we also have this piece here that goes here on top. And this makes our shelf for our first mini. That was a lot of work for our first minis, but I am so glad we found the hedgehogs. I'm going to have to clear our area here. And let's open the second one. At this point, I think it's safe to assume that all of our animals will have this shelf. Let's see what we have. A guinea pig! In this box, we have one guinea pig and one bedding. I'm going to open this one last. Let's take a look at the rest of our... I'll just focus that. There you go. Let's take a look at our other items in the capsule. And we have this thing wrapped in newspaper. Okay. This looks like a shelf and there's a feeding container in it. This looks like one of those shells that we got when we opened our Spaces capsules. I'm going to have to save this wrapper and let's take a look at this one next. Pet Essentials Guinea Pig Treats. This, I'm not sure what these are called, but I've seen this in other capsules that we opened before. It's not kinetic sand, but these look like granules. And in this bag, okay, I'm assuming we also have a trowel and our tongs and the legs of our shelf. Yep. Okay, I was wrong. I thought we have a trowel in that one, but apparently since we're not dealing with kinetic sand like we did in the first one, we only have the tongs and the legs of the shelf. And lastly, we have this box of a guinea pig house. Let's open this one. I don't want to damage this box. I'm going to use my tweezers to open this carefully. Tweezers like this are very helpful when opening minis because, you know, they're very precise. Alright, so in this box, we have this piece. This is one side of the roof. We also have this, I think it's a wall. Okay, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So this box has 6 pieces that we have to assemble. And the box itself has the instructions, so that's good. And our guinea pig house is built. So our instruction sheet says we will have to put some of those fibers into our box, followed by the guinea pig house and the hamster. No, sorry, guinea pig. Whoa, I didn't know there were 2 guinea pigs. So we found the guinea pig number 2. So here's our guinea pig box. Let's open this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm going to use my tweezers to remove our guinea pig. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This guinea pig is so cute. You can see that it's painted brown with some white. And the snout and the eyes, oh my gosh. The painting is very detailed. I was so distracted by the guinea pig that I didn't notice that it doesn't have the same fibers as what's in our first box. This one looks like it only has crumpled pieces of wax paper. And the instruction sheet says we'll have to put these in our box. It should be spread around like this. Let's attach the feeder on this side. Let's add the house. When you put the house on top of the paper, obviously it doesn't lay flat, but that's okay. I'm gonna make a little cut at the back of our guinea pig treat bag. And I'm just gonna get a few nuggets. This is just about as much I can put in the container anyway, so very little. And lastly, our guinea pig. Here's Barbie with the guinea pig. And just like the hedgehog, I think it's a perfect size as a pet. The size of everything that comes in each capsule makes it perfect for scenes like this. We have 3 pieces so far of these newspaper wraps from the capsules, and I'm going to put the most crumpled ones in the middle. Let's make sure the edges are aligned. Let's fold it in half lengthwise to make a broadsheet for our dolls, and pretend they're keeping up to date in the Miniverse. I'm looking at the collector's guide and some of these are really cute. I want to see the Macaw, and here on this side, I want to get any of these hamsters, because we also have 2. What do we have? Oh. Okay, I am seeing different pieces in this capsule, which is good. That's not a repeat. And let's see, what do we have? Oh my gosh, we got the hamster. Okay, so we got this hamster. I'm not sure yet if this is hamster 1 or hamster 2, but oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found it. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the items we found in that. We also have this hamster treats. And okay, it's a hamster ball. So this one has got to be, which one is it? Hamster 1. We also have another item wrapped in newspaper. Oh, okay. So it's the same as what we have for our guinea pig. It's also a wooden box and a feeder. And okay, we have this bag here, which I assume has the tongs and the leg of our shelf. Yep. So here's our box with the hamster ball inside. Let's open this box. Okay, and this box only has 1 hamster ball. It appears that this could be opened and the hamster goes inside. I'm going to have to use my tweezers here to open this.
One eternity later.
Alright, I was trying to force it earlier, but you just have to be careful. This does not have to be pried open with tweezers because you just have to twist it and align the pegs in the opening. On second thought, tweezers might be required to open this, although not forcefully. There you go. Okay, let's take a look at our hamster. This box says it has 1 hamster and 1 bedding inside. I'm assuming the bedding is also... okay, yeah, it's also crumpled wax papers. And I'm going to have to use my tweezers to carefully remove our animal. Because it's so tiny. Oh my god, it's so cute. Here's Barbie with the hamster. And for a little size comparison, here she is holding the guinea pig and the hamster side by side. The guinea pig is just a little bit bigger, but the hamster also has painted details. Let's put the bedding in our box. After packing it in, let's put our feeder here. I don't think I'm going to open this bag of hamster treats because this guinea pig treats actually look the same. So I'm just going to get some from here. Just this much should be fine. Next, we're going to have to put our hamster into the ball. And this is where tweezers like this could be very helpful because the tongs that these capsules come with, they just, I don't know. I prefer using my tweezers. And then we add the cover, twist it close, and we can put our hamster ball into the box. Here's Barbie with our hamster. And I think it really is a wiser decision to just use some of our guinea pig treats versus opening the hamster treat bag. Because he's in the bowl anyway. And what do we have? Hang on. Are we seeing a different one? Oh, it's a different one! Okay, we have this box in here, and what is in... Oh my gosh, we got the macaw! We have these paperwork, but I'm not going to take a look at those because I am so focused on looking at our macaw. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Arr! Okay, so our macaw looks cute, but unfortunately it's got deformed feet due to, well, having been in the box. I do hope it corrects itself over time because I'm not happy about it. And we also have this box. It's kind of hard to open. Okay. Oh, we got these pieces, which I believe is its ring stand. Okay, some assembly is required, but it's quite easy actually. Just have to put the rod into the stand like so. This hanging stand goes here. The ring goes on top of the rod, and our feeder goes here. We also have a bag of tasty treats. I'm just gonna get a small amount, and let's put it here in our feeder. Okay, our macaw's feet are still a little misshapen from storage, but let's see if it will stand on its own. Okay, will it stand? I'm going to let go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it could stand on its own. That's so cool. Before I forget, it also came with this bag. And what do we have here? Okay, so we have the legs for the shelf and tongues. I know it's standard that regardless of the animal we get, we will always have this shelf. But it doesn't make sense for this find because, for one, the stand actually would not fit in this shelf. I'm gonna try that in a bit. But let's assemble our shelf first. There you go. Yeah, it does not fit, so, All of our animals are a perfect scale so far, and so is this bird. Here's Barbie with a macaw, and even though the stand could be a little bit higher, the bird is a perfect size as a pet. So no complaints about that. Here's our last capsule, and I'm not sure what the hardest to find is in this series, but I do hope that we get either the last hamster or the second hamster or the axolotl. I just hope that this is not a repeat. Please, anything but a repeat. What do we have? Okay, so far... What is this? Okay, I don't know how to feel about this. I am not happy that we got a duplicate, but the hedgehogs are so cute. Okay, so you know this is going to be the legs of our shelf, the trowel, and the tongues. Yep. The only consolation I had, well, aside from the hedgehogs, of course, is that we have more of these newspaper sheets. So we have another bowl, and we also have this one. It's another sheet of newspaper that we get to keep. Nice. It's our faux grass on felt. And this bag of kinetic sand, which is, well, soil. We already opened our first bag earlier and we didn't use everything and there's still a lot left, so I'll just get some from this. We have our clover leaf bunch. And of course, our hedgehogs. Let's open this box. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna have to assemble our shelving first before I move on to working on our hedgehogs. Perfect. So just like the steps earlier, let's put some of this sand here. I just poured everything left from our first capsule earlier, and I think it's a good amount. And then our clover leaves. I wish they just punched a hole in this thing, because This is more difficult to work with. Alright, this is good. Then let's take our hedgehogs out of the box. And just so they won't be rolling over the place, again, let's add some poster putty. Let's put Mama Hedgehog and Baby Hedgehog to complete our little scene. I couldn't be any happier knowing that there are minis like these. With a size that's perfect for 1/6 scale, our dolls can now have the perfect companion for our pictures. Thank you for joining us and checking out Make-it-Mini Animals by Miniverse. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Ty's Collectibles and give us a like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.